Hello and welcome. I'm Fuzzy Logic and I am playing Solve, and this is my favourite um, Ratkin clans list. This is my best win rate list. I think this list is really good. It definitely has its weaknesses, but it is um, I think just packs in the reliability as much as you can in a game where you're rolling dice and not maybe a huge amount of them. So it can be very swingy. But here we go. So this is the rat list. So it's running with the warlock, with probably the, if not one of the best get spells in the game, Hex Ruin. The only competitor I'd say is the um, Primal Fury, but uh, we Hex Ruin just does -3 defense, amazing spell. And this unit is just a buff wagon. So he is the Warlock with Hex Ruin sat on the Doom Bell, which comes with a spell which is all your units have Frenzy, which is amazing. So Primal Fury gives effectively reroll to hit and +1 strength. So basically, I have reroll to hit for the entire army, not just one unit, and it's a +1 strength. I've got the -3 to your defense skill, which is absolutely amazing. It's just turns somebody at strength 3 is now pretending to be strength 6. Can punch through all the tough stuff. And yeah, so I love this guy. Once he's used his 2 spells, he's expendable, but the spells you want to look after him until he's done that. And he's a fair number of points, so if you can keep him alive, that's fine. But if he's got things to do and a charge to stop, I'll throw him in, and as long as I'm using both spells, I'll feel like he's done his job. So, the rest of the list. We have 3 units in battle line. We have gone max bodies. Ratkin Legionnaires, you're only allowed 1 unit of these, so hence why I only have one. Halberds, great with the power 3, skill 4, defense 4, quite defensive, uh, and also can hit hard with halberds. Nobody gets 4+ save better, so they don't rely so much on the hex, which is good because the rest of the army does. The rest of the armies, the skulkers, which are ambushing up, they 2-hand weapons, skill 4 means they do a lot of output, but they are defense 2, so they die in droves. But they are grenade, and once you've hexed somebody, and if you do pop rerolls to hit, suddenly you are hitting well, incredibly well, and you are pretending to be power 6 with a lot of attacks. So you can just take people out. And usually I'm looking for turn uh, charge as soon as possible. Turn 2 charges is what I want with this unit. And ideally, I just hex then the rest of the army comes up. And turn 3, I'm trying to do an en masse charge where I use the Doom Bell and a hex where I need it. So then we go to the conscripts. I run hand weapon and shield because generally I am running at people. They aren't the best unit, but with hex again, it can work. There's good volume of bodies here, and just an average stat line. Yeah, they're not definitely not my favourite of the army, but yeah, I just need more bodies to utilise the spells. Um, I could run alphas instead, but they are just so few wounds, and they become a priority target that is vulnerable. Monstrosity is great, but he already has frenzy, so he's not making most use out of the battle. So I don't. That's why I don't take him. And finally, I take the slingers again. Low defense, so they die a lot, but I've just got so many things to shoot, so many wounds to shoot off, and they're still skill 3 and power 3, so they hit fine, and they are a fine power. With again hex, they can take things out. Okay, so that's the list. And so I shall see. We'll see if we can get a good game and see how it does on the rank ladder. And here we go. Let us see who we've drawn. Nobby Knobs, 26. Yep, I've played Nobby Knobs a fair amount. Playing the Wood Elves. So we will see what he's running. Skulkers going up. They ignore the native move effects of woods, so that's very helpful. So I can either put them on this side or over here. There is the central objective, which we will be fighting over. I mean, I expect to have the advantage going in on that. So the question is how we set up the rest of the army. Halberds generally, they're the slowest, they've got heavy armour, I want to go in the middle. So where he hides, I can get to the yeah, and the Ratkin and the Slingers are my other units. I will probably pop these on the flank. They're a little more vulnerable to shooting, so being out there hides them a bit better. And I will frontline the Doombell. You could hide the Doombell. I may hide the Doombell after the first round, depending how much shooting it takes. But it's got protected crew, so it's harder to shoot down, and it's defense 5, so it's not an easy boy to shoot down. But if he's shooting at that, he's not shooting at the rats, so I'd prefer. That's why I expose it, because it can take a hit. So I'm going to go for this. We will see. I think he'll set up around this wood, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, so he's set up on this side. He's gone for the, yeah, he's got the combat hero, cruelty, bows, more bows, some dancers with Banner of Mist to stop him being shot. My shooting is not good and not there, so that doesn't really affect things too much. But yeah, so he's moving up, gets the cover of the woods because there is a small amount of shooting here. Can hurt him a bit, it's valid. Shoots away, kills a good number. So I'm up on wounds on him, so he has a pass in the bank. Yeah, cruelty seems so overkill. That is a good neutering of this unit. It does hurt me quite a lot, the shooting, so I need to get in and get busy with fighting. Checking my distances to see who can make the middle, but I think here's a little trick for you. If you set up to do the pivot, you move up and then you pivot in. Only thing to be wary of is this exposes your flank, so, but I have units over here to protect it. So I will do this, claim the middle with that unit. He will be looking to go up and fight this Deepwood Archers in the near future. That is what they want. So he's just ended. I want, again, just to get up and get in there. So I'm going to give it a little bit of angle. This should also protect my flank, because I've got the distance out here. There is probably a slight spot, but it will be hard to position himself both in the flank of this unit and out of these guys' charge arc. So I will go here. It moves up, get some shots off. Who would you like to shoot? -1 to hit them, which is the best target, so it makes it a hard choice. These are the highest quality, and I've rolled badly on the saves, so a good choice in the end. They had better saves, so I would hope they'd do better, but you get what you get. Now, what I would like is to not have the bell charged by that. Bell doesn't really have a lot to do right now. I think he is going to go and just sit just on this side of the wood. The other option is I could throw the bell into those archers. But let's not jump the gun. Let's just push up on this side. This unit is badly hurt, but still semi-relevant. We'll fish for hitting on 5s or 6s. 6s is painful, but they have a worse save. 3-up save or a 2-up save here. I will actually throw out the 2-up save. Might sneak a wound through. Do not. But, you know, it wasn't much more likely to sneak a wound through over here. Now, what are you going to do with that unit? Because the purpose the bell could serve is countercharging that. Well, so he charges that, kills this, this runs, bell charges the chariot. Could do that. The other option of things I could do is I could throw it into... Oh, so he does actually have threat range over here with that guy. But I could put it into these archers. There is... So if I pop it there, I get the charge on that archer unit next turn, and it pins it down. If it goes badly, I run. That's bad. If it goes well, I just hold. I do a bit of damage. So I think, but I don't counter this chariot, and then the chariot's free. So I don't think we do it. We don't do it. As much as it is tempting. Oh, it's tempting though. I'll set up for it. I'll set up for it. There's no point in going closer than I need. So I go there, and I have the charge, and I'm not chargeable by anyone. I'm not sure it's a good play. It's a choice. It's an interesting choice. The Skulker's job is to counter this. I'll probably be hexing these dancers as well. The dancers will hurt the Skulkers a lot, but the aim is to also hurt the dancers a lot. That is the goal. So he's sitting just outside. He doesn't want to give me the flank. So I've got the central objective, which is going to start racking up points for me. So he's not messed up and allowed me to flank charge him without any... Well, actually he might have. So if I do this and pivot in... Yeah. So, got to be careful with your flanks. So if I do that, he can't reach me with his arc, but I have reached him with his... but I'm not in the flank. Okay, so... Can be a game of real tight positioning. So if I do that, and that, how's this? Close. It can be a bit further. 2.6. Give that a go. So I'm definitely in, and I might be in the flank here. I think I am. So that might have been a mistake on his front. He needs to watch the arcs, and there was no point in not angling a little better there. One way or another, I will get the charge, and it is a flank. So that is amazing. That's, I mean, so this is me winning this side of the fight. I will put that in. I put him in the way, so I kind of need to clear him out of the way. 3 combats turn 2, so this may well be the turn I ring the bell for bonus. So my choices are to try and win this fight. If I want to win this fight, I ring the bell and hex this guy. If I want to win this fight, I hex these guys. If I'm ringing the bell, I don't think I need to help on the Ratkin Skulkers. So I am going to ring the bell. 3 combats is a good number to ring it on. I am going to hex this chariot. So now he's saving on a 5. 8 attacks re-rolling, should be 6 hits. There's a fair chance he dies. Um, or there's a fair chance he doesn't do the damage necessary to me. Um, to break me, and then it's in a slog, and hopefully I've got more bodies, more attacks still. He is just out of where I can get to with them, which is good for him. It's so unlikely they stand. So the fail cases, he could do some wounds, and I could run with the bell. The low leadership is the weakness of the army. So this, in fact, what I should do is with this unit, it sets up to be if things go wrong. If things go wrong, that is the unit who is going to solve those issues. So I can charge the Deepwood Dancers if they stand. I can charge Deepwood Archers if I flee. So he's done a bit more damage to the Legionnaires. It's definitely making them less combat effective. He is inside the Rat Conscript's charge arc, and I could also pop him in the charge arc of these boys. I probably will give myself maximum options. I'm going to move over here just in case I need help over here. So here we go. He's only hit twice, which is very poor, and I've saved one. That's really poor for him. I hit 7 above average, and I kill him outright. Yep. The power of Hex and rerolled hit is very strong. So rerolling hit here is 13. It's slightly below average, but still. And 3 wounds is good saving on his front. 4 hits he expects because he rerolls to hit and is higher than me. He stands, so that could be where the other rat unit goes in. So here comes this. Can I hold? I would like to hold 4 hits. I should expect 3 because of the rerolls. That is quite a good fight in the end. I take a lot of wounds actually, so he may well hold. No, he runs. Alright, so he's got a bit of a conundrum now. So he's charging first, so he gets to flank this and I can't stop it. However, I can flank that, which should deal with that. And then I will set up to deal with the Deepwood Archers afterwards, with the Halberdiers and the Slingers. So he rallies, which he should, he's good leadership. So I can set up the rear here. Can actually shoot as well, so may as well throw my stuff. Doesn't do anything, fair enough. And then we pop this boy in the flank. All this time I am getting objective score, so I should be in good stead, even if, unless things go horrendously wrong. Now, there is no guarantee this guy comes back after, I mean, he might kill him. I've only got 4 wounds left on the base, so every chance he could die. So may as well use the Hex. I'll use it here to try and ensure the death of the dancers. So here we go. 7 hits is poor, but saving on 6s is painful. Now here's my 5 up saves. How many can he do? He's done 11, but I've saved well. And the other boys finish him off. So yeah, Skulkers are still alive, although they may die to shooting. He murders my mage, so I'm glad I cast a spell. I don't do anything to him. It's not surprising. 8 hits. Bell's still alive. Might get a chance to rally. Might hurt something. Doesn't hurt anything. And off I go. An excellent leadership roll, but doesn't matter when you're saving on a 1. So, can I make any distances? I think I'm just out with both. But anyway, we want to deal with this. He's going to pew down the Skulkers. Will he get him? Oh, there's 1 left. And that, he is not going to go for it. He will have to deal with these conscripts. That is the thing he's going to have to fight. He's got no more activations. I'll rally them. He does rally. Lucky me. And this is the panic move. Well, if I somehow lose and run with both units, he will intercept, so I can go and kill the Deepwood Archers with these conscripts instead of losing that unit. The likelihood of me dying is so low, but you know, that unit's not doing anything else. May as well try and protect from that. So I have won the combat, and there you go. At least somebody provided some damage. The Legionnaires did not, and he runs, and I wonder if he'll pack it in. But doesn't matter really. I can. He can save the unit for a turn by charging here, because then I can't rear charge him. So I'll pop that in. Yeah, does rally as he should on a high leadership. I need to get this guy out of the way because he's now in the way. Let's go stand here just in case things go horrendously wrong again. Provide the flank. This unit will provide the flank over here. The slingers I want out of the way so I can move the halberdiers. I think they make the distance to the charge and I prefer to fight with them. So we do this. Need to be a little more careful. Pivoting innerward gets you more distance because your movement suffers but your pivot doesn't. So there you go. That is how I'd make the charge distance there where I couldn't with the direct move. So can his 5 attacks? No, he hits poorly. I say fine. I hit poorly. And it's a draw. Skulker, you get to fight. Turn 6. I definitely want to stop him just shooting me, so we will do all that. We don't care about these boys anymore. I can't set up a charge, so they are both safe and unimpactful. He kills 2. Good going. I hit slightly above. He saves average and all dies. So that's that dealt with. Now this final unit. Flank and rear feels pretty good. He doesn't kill the bell. Well, he could, I suppose, still, technically, but he does not. And I kill. He could hold a decent roll. No, and he's off, and that's game. Well played. It was, again, I mean, I really like that list. It's on you so quick for infantry, and it has all the wounds of infantry, so I really like that. I think he did a decent job. It was a good game. Shot down what he could shoot down. Yeah, the one mistake he made was that flank, Deepwood Dancer flank, which he didn't need to give me. And if I charge them in the face, that suddenly, well, I then need to hex that unit. So if there's 3 combats, I need to hex that, and so suddenly the chariot's still alive on the other side, because with 3 rolls to hit up, I should do a shed ton of damage to him, but if he saves well, because he's saving on 4+ without hex, suddenly I can lose that, and he can wipe the skulkers, as he almost did when I put that in the flank. I lost. He stood. He then almost wiped the unit. So a face-to-face fight would have been hard, and I'd need the buff. I need the hex on him to make his saves terrible at the same time as re-rolling to hit. There you go. That is my top rat list, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you on the ranked ladder.